Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a new Minecraft snapshot. This is 25W16A, and in this snapshot, we've got a few more changes to the Happy Ghast, but the biggest thing is the lead overhaul. That's right, of all the items in Minecraft that needed an overhaul, I didn't necessarily think the lead was one of them, but the changes that they've made are actually pretty awesome. So let's check it out. I haven't actually looked at any of it yet, but we're gonna start by getting a lead, and I'm gonna try it on this turtle. Hello, turtle. Can you not lead turtles? I did not know you could not lead turtles. Hello, cow. Come here. Come here. This is what the new lead looks like. As you can see, it's got multiple planes now. 2 planes. It's like 3D, which is kind of cool. They said this is a little bit thicker to match bedrock, and I don't mind this change. I think this looks pretty good. But I'm not sure how this works. You can't. Okay, so these guys are. Oh, hey, it worked. Wait, it worked. Whoa. And then if I set this as a fence, I can, oh, interesting. Okay, wait. Now this is my other question. Can I, oh, that's cool, actually. Oh, can you not leash fences together? Oh, that's a change. I think that needs to happen. Like, I want you to be able to leash the knot and then just right click here and then you're good. I think what a lot of people have done in the past is like putting a parrot somewhere and then once they're tamed, come here, buddy. So once you have a tamed parrot, right, and you bring him over somewhere, you just sit him down there, and then you lead it, and then you put it on there, and then that, if he's like in a 1x1 block somewhere. Oh, he's flying while sitting. I don't know how that worked. Okay, you go in there. Yup. Oh, he's on my head. Okay, no. Okay, you stay in there. Yes, perfect. Lead. Boom. So you could do this where, go back in there. Okay, guess not. Like that. There we go. You can see this looks like it's kind of staked into the ground. So people have done this for build techniques for a long time. But if you could just leash them together, that'd be great. Okay, that's just a random side critique. What we didn't really touch on is the fact that these two are leashed together. I'm pretty sure you could just keep going. So you have to shift right click and then right click again. So now I have a big train of cows. Okay, that's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. And if we're just walking around over here, it kind of works. Oh, did I break it? Oh, I broke the lead. Now all of these cows are just in one big procession. Yeah. Okay, but now let's say you don't necessarily want this to be the case anymore. You want them to individually be removed from their leashes. That's where shears now come in. So I'm gonna choose one of these guys in the middle of this and just think. There you go. You just removed all the leads from that, which is kind of cool. So now, you could just break the leads off, and then now they're all good. Now they're all set. They're all separated and ready to go. Here's my other question. Does this work on the sheep? Let's say he's like tied to, oh, you can only get, okay, now I've got this sheep tied between 2 cows. Can I shear it off? Yeah, you can shear off the leads before it shears off the wool. That's cool. Oh, cool. This is a neat feature. Wait, let's say I've got this cow. Come here, buddy. Come on, pal. Get up the mountain. Come on. Okay, this is a little bit finicky, I won't lie. Okay, so that's leashed to that guy. Okay, that's weird. Okay, this is very strange, but it's a little bit finicky, but I think I get it. Okay, so like, let's say if this cow is right here next to the dispenser. Dink. Nice. That dispenser just has shears in it. You can just shear off the leads. That's cool. Okay. That has some potential for like redstone farms of some sort. I don't know how necessarily with the leads, but I could see them being like swung around or something crazy like that. It'd be kind of wild. I don't think you can automatically put leads on things though. So that might be interesting. Okay, it does look like they've made a few changes to leash knots now too. I will touch on this very quickly and then we're gonna move on to the Happy Ghast stuff. So this is a leash knot on a fence, right? So that's kind of cool. But now if you punch this, yeah, it breaks all of the leash connections. I don't remember if that was the case before, but that's kind of nice. But now too, if you right click with an empty hand, or I think with just a lead or anything really. Yeah, okay, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's an empty hand or not. You can just releash everything that was on the leash knot back to yourself. So let's say I've leashed all of these guys to each other, and now this is now leashed to a leash knot. I don't want to have to redo all the leashing here, like that feels painful. But if I right click the leash knot, then I can just steal the first one again, and then we're good. Nice. Boom. That's pretty sick. Cool. Quality of life changes. I like it. Big fan. But now we gotta talk about the elephant in the room, the thing the Happy Ghast can now do. It kind of reminds me of the movie. I'm not gonna lie. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Or honestly, if you've seen promo material of it, this is kind of what the movie does. All right, we got a Happy Ghast there now. I gotta make make sure I have some snowballs so I can lead him over to me. All right, so now in theory, I gotta get rid of all this. In theory, there should be a way that you can leash entities to the happy Ghast. I did that wrong. Okay, so, oh, cool. Okay, so that's, so you can now leash them to the happy Ghast normally, right? So this is kind of what this does. You can pick things up like this. That makes total sense, right? That's very normal. That's very cool. And like, this is cool and all, but like, what if you want to grab 2 mobs, right? What if you want to grab a bigger mob, huh? What do you want to do with that? Well, let me show you. If I grab myself a mangrove boat and I put a cow, that's myself, a cow in the boat and 2 cows in the boat, double cow action, and leash the boat. This is normal stuff. But then I put that on the happy Ghast. You'll notice that there's a whole, hold on, let me get this out of my hand. There's a whole new harness piece. Look at this, there's a quad leash thing going on. This is amazing. And then of course, if you're driving this, you could just fly around. Okay, that's actually so cool. I actually love that. This is gonna make, like, transporting literally anything so much easier. But what about the things that can't fit in the boat, right? What about things that just can't fit? There's a couple, like, mobs like the camel. Also horses. Let's say I've got a horse that I really like. Let's say this horse is something that I want to get somewhere, like, you know, I want to transport him. Well, that's not too difficult with the new happy Ghast mechanic. If he'll come to me. Come here, buddy. Here we go. Oh, I did that wrong again. There we go. There we go. That is so, there we go. Okay, that's genuinely awesome. This makes this way easier to transport stuff. I'm just gonna take this guy really high, and something that you'll see now is that he just kind of hangs out down there, right? The horse just kind of hangs out, no big deal. He's not bouncing or anything. The physics seem a little bit more consistent, but then if we go down, he's not gonna take any fall damage, which is so nice. And landed. Whee! Look at that. Look at that. No fall damage taken. Same with those cows. They're just kind of floating around already. And camel. Oh my gosh. This is great. This is fantastic. I love that they like walk. They like walk around a little bit. Sniffer. Sniffer. This is great. They can do this now. Oh my gosh. These things might actually be really useful. Like, I think a lot of people were kind of concerned that that would be it. Is there a little floating platform and that's it? Like, these things might actually be genuinely really handy. Obviously, traveling like super long distances with these isn't super ideal, but I think it's still a good solution. This is still a really helpful, like, controllable way to get mobs places, and I really like that. This is especially the case when we talk about villagers, right? Like, villagers in a boat. Come here. There we go. Two villagers. I don't need you anymore. All right. This already was really useful, but like, watch this. I need my happy Ghast to come back. Come here, buddy. Come here. Not you. Not you already got something. Boom. There we go. Now we've got villagers on a happy Ghast. Look at that. That's so useful. This is going to be so handy. And now we can just float them away for these guys to be prisoners and trade me all the things that I want for all time. It's so good. This is a very cool addition. I'm not going to lie. Very simple, but very effective and really, really neat. And oh my gosh, is it going to be useful. It's going to be so helpful for things. I could see survival players using this like genuinely all the time now. Look at the camel. The camel over there is so funny. I do love just like leashing them to a happy Ghast and letting them fly around like this. Like, that's really funny. Very fun. Very, very fun. Oh man, random side note. Look at the clouds. The clouds just keep going. They have much more of a smooth fall off over there, but it's just like infinitely rendered. That's fascinating. I kind of like that change. Very cool. That is something I actually really like for screenshots, is just clouds that just keep going. In addition to all that, they fixed a ton of bugs. You see, potions are back to what they used to be. Last snapshot, they were all just kind of the potion of harming color. And they also fixed the maps. Last snapshot, they were all just blurry, which was a little weird. So clearly Mojang is up to something when it comes to shaders like that. And there were some shader changes in this snapshot, but I'm not entirely sure what that looks like going forward. They might be doing that for vibrant visuals. I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But with that, that's all I got to cover today. Hopefully you enjoyed the snapshot patch notes, and link to everything is in the description. Go check it out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Subscribe to Knarfy too. Bye!